All right, I think we're live. Let me know if you're here, how the audio and stuff is. I haven't tried to stream in a while, and definitely haven't tried to stream with my new graphics card, which I hear it's not the best at. So if this doesn't work with gameplay, then I'll just scrap it and go to just normal webcam, desktop background or something. And I did not do any warm-ups. I haven't played this game in forever. Well, I shouldn't say I did no warm. I spent about a minute in this area just seeing what buttons did what. So this was kind of a last minute thing. See, it says only one person watching, so hopefully someone can let me know if the audio's okay. Is the video? It says stream health is excellent still, which is good. Got a little Bayonetta 2 action. For some reason, I forgot about the left trigger making her walk slow. I don't know. It's been a while since I played the game, but different button layout than Age of Calamity, so it'd be interesting. Dodge is freaking trigger, so it's gonna be fun. So partly want to do a stream, just to test this. The other is just people watching the replay. So I'd like to have a few more people in here before I really get in. Looks and sounds good. All right. And if you see in the upper right corner, I have frame rate on. I just put it to 1080 because I wanted to not, really push the stream. I forgot, do I gotta hit him? I gotta kick him. I thought I could shoot him. Oh yeah, I know what I gotta do. Oh, I gotta hit Y. Okay. Got it. Oh, look at that Meaver stamp. And what's up, Matthew? So, it's gonna be real interesting to try to play fucking Bayonetta and talk at the same time. If it doesn't go too smoothly, because I watched my last video and I didn't pre-watch. I just recorded it while I was playing Breath of the Wild and I couldn't finish the sentence. So we'll see how this goes. Let me just spam. There we go. Fuck it. Is there no... God, it's gonna be weird. I mean, so far so good. What we get? Pure platinum? Probably platinum. Pure platinum. Alright, good start. Good start. So, running 720p, no set 1080p option. Oh yeah, I have the stream. I had it downscaled to 720 because I was having issues. I doubt I can change it now. No. Yeah, I have it outputting at 720. Be curious if I bump that up. The stream health's been good so far. But yeah, that's all. I got the resolution of the game at 1080. Let me skip this. But anyway, what's up, people? I'm gonna, like I said, try to play some Bayonetta while talking, and it's probably gonna be rough. But so, first and foremost, I feel like there's a secret up here. Okay, don't get distracted. First and foremost, I've said this. I've been talking about Nintendo since 2018 and being disappointed. All the ports, all the old games. And you know, I've talked about the Wii U ports over and over and over, and if you guys disagree, that's perfectly fine. Like, I'm not gonna argue anymore. I'm not gonna debate. I'm not gonna get into in the chat, in the comment section. Like, if you are happy with Nintendo and the Switch, I mean, I got no issues with you. But I have not been happy, you know, and I don't need to be told that I should expand my gaming horizons and play things that I'm not used, you know, that I've, ooh, bad start, that I know I don't like, you know. 42 years old, I played a lot of games. And I know what I like, and I know you can say, well, you know, you get stuck in your ways. And, you know, you don't know. And I'm just like, I know what I like. I could see a game and have a pretty good feeling on if it's a game I like, you know. Like, yeah, there's exceptions. There'll be times, cat, get the fuck out. Where I was like, you know, I'm a little skeptical about a game. Like, the first time I saw Control, I didn't give it, you know, a second thought. And then once it made Game of the Year list, I looked into it a little bit more. And once I found out more, I was like, oh, that does look like a game, you know, that I might like. Let me try it. And then, you know, I ended up loving the game. So, you know, there's times where my first impression maybe is different from my final, you know, feelings on a game. So that, you know, that's possible. But for the most part, I got a pretty good gauge of what I like. You know, it's, of course my cat's gonna find these 2 screws I left out and fuck with them. So I'm gonna have to take care of that in a second here. No! Give me a second. Well, this cutscene. Oh, I gotta press. Come on! Can I pause it? Yep. Alright. This is gonna drive me nuts if I don't take care of this now. Why, cat? Sorry about that. I don't know how this fucking cat always finds something that I leave out. So, getting back to what I was saying, I have a good idea what I like. I play a decent amount of games every year. They're not always on Nintendo. And pure platinum, hell yeah! I thought I got hit. Fuck yeah, this is gonna be tough. But anyway, I keep getting distracted. It's gonna be, I might have to switch to Breath of the Wild. You know that's not gonna be much better. Completely forgot where I was at. Oh shit, I should have read that. Feed all, oh, in a single combo. I can do that. Just gotta spam that. Shooting. Oh, you fucker. Yeah, this wasn't the right game. Ah, shit. I'm gonna fail on purpose. I'm pretty sure I can just try again, right? Bear with me. And I am playing on the DualShock 4, and it feels right at home with this game. Because I really don't need the analog sticks, you know, for precision. Fuckers. Aww. I hate those things. It's not gonna be. Probably gold. I swear, after this, maybe I'll have to switch games. I got platinum again. I was saying, you know, I know what games are like and all that. And just to reiterate, if you're completely happy with the Switch, like I said, that's totally fine. But I'm not going to debate about it anymore with people. Like, you know, you have your feelings, I have my feelings. Do I expect more from Nintendo? Yeah. Have they been delivering what I feel they should have with the Switch? No. Man, I missed a bunch of them. And I gotta give a shout out to AGL, Red Knight, Active Gamer Life, whatever you want to call him. He made a great video, and like it was like everything I thought, was thinking and feeling, like summed up in a 40-minute video. Not summed up, but you know. And it was something like, all things considered, Nintendo should be better or something. I'll look it up so I have the exact title. And he made a bunch of great points, and I agreed with, I think, everything. You know, I don't think there wasn't anything said that I was like, yeah, I don't know about that one. All things considered, Nintendo should be held at a higher standard. I agree with that. Nintendo is one of the best, you know, most talented game developer there is. They have a long history of just quality over quantity. And you might say, well, you know, you're complaining about quantity. And I am. But to their standards, I'm complaining about their quantity compared to their own standards, you know. But at the same time, Sony and Microsoft don't put out as many games either, because they can rely on third parties to help them out and stuff. But anyway, they're the most talented. I feel that, you know, we as Nintendo fans, myself, I've never had to worry about a year going by and I'm like looking for games to play, you know. 2018, great. Now 2020, which was last year already.
This little one's made me a deal. He's my guide.
Damn.
He's not done guiding.
This, I forgot about this level. But you know, 2020 to me, and I don't care what you feel, this is how I feel. 3 games is what we got. 3 new games, 3 new quality games that noteworthy, you know, game of the year contenders, you know, for people. Clubhouse Games isn't one of those games. I don't care how you feel about it. It might be a great collection of these board games and stuff. That's fine. I have no issues with it existing, but I am not counting it in the standards of Nintendo as one of their new games for the year. You know, they published it. I guess it's put together well. It's great. You know, it would have been on the 3DS if the Switch wasn't a handheld. There's no doubt about it in my mind. So, Animal Crossing, AAA game. Paper Mario seems to be a really quality game for the people that played it. You know, some people argue about the structure of the battles not really meaning anything because you don't get XP and stuff. And some valid complaints, but nothing. It's still a great game. Yeah, eat that. And there's really no denying. Everybody loves the story. Visuals are really good. You know, it's a quality game, no question. Then you got Age of Calamity. Nintendo, the Breath of the Wild team works hand in hand with Koei Tecmo. And it is a Game of the Year contender. It is a AAA game. Well, not budget-wise, but it's quality. Other than some performance, which is Koei Tecmo's, you know, Warriors games, Dynasty Warriors games are always like that. It's goddamn. I wonder how do you dodge this shit. But to me, it's quality of any game. we've had on Switch since 2017. Like, it's up there, Luigi's Mansion. It's up there with Smash. It's just a title that deserves praise. It deserves the Breath of the Wild name. Well, it doesn't use the Breath of the Wild name, but or Age of Calamity, I guess. I cannot dodge that. And if we had just a few more, we got, in my opinion, that's 3 games. 1 or 2 more, obviously, is better. I don't know where the line is for 1 or 2 or more, but I know that no one watching this can be like, oh yeah, I don't need any more new games from Nintendo. I'd really, if someone's gonna go down that line, then I got nothing to say. Absolutely nothing to say. That's just Defendo bullshit. If you feel like you wouldn't have liked more games from Nintendo that were, new games, then you're just lying. There's no way you actually would believe that. You might have enjoyed all 3 of the main ones and Clubhouse games, and maybe some of the smaller eShop games, but you can't tell me you wouldn't have liked, a Bayonetta 3, or because that just goes without saying, right? Now you might not have really any issues with the year, but I feel like you'd still take more games, So yeah, 2020, it's done, it's over. I felt, while the games that Nintendo did put out were good, I just feel like it was really, it's just a weird year. It's COVID, obviously, but Sony got out a bunch of games. They got out more new games. Microsoft put out some games with varying quality, with Grounded and stuff, but Ori came out. They launched a new system. Obviously, Halo got delayed, but still, they put out some games, and they're not really. They haven't been in a position to put out a ton of games, because the studios they bought recently had released games. Either way, it's done. 2020. My summary is a decent year, but by Nintendo standards, it's just a little bit shy on games. 1 or 2 games, another huge game, like an Animal Crossing quality game. Yeah, that would completely change the narrative for me. No, it was only 1 game, but still. 1 game could make a big difference. Die. I feel like this thing should be dead. Nice try. So I'm going to take a moment here. I'm not going to try to continue my thoughts until I beat this guy. What? I dodged that. I'm liking how smooth this is running though. Block 60? Oh, I'm pretty sure the Switch version does do that. Come on. Climax that motherfucker. So, cutscenes are 30, by the way, so that's why it drops. How do you rate major DLC story expansions? I mean, how I rate DLC for anything. It's not eligible for Game of the Year discussion. It's nice. Like Control, the Foundation DLC was the best DLC I ever played. Came out in 2020. I don't count that towards, my PlayStation 4 new games. Like it's just added on content. So That's the other thing. I see somebody using DLC. There's been more DLC than there's been new games from Nintendo. There was Smash Brothers, multiple characters. You had
And I was
2
wrong about our final destination.
Pokemon DLCs.
Going down.
I think Fire Emblem got DLC. What was the other one? I think there's at least one more, if not 2. What was another DLC?
Boy,
Luigi's Mansion 3 maybe? And Mario Maker 2 got an update. You know, that's fine and dandy. I don't count that towards a year because Nintendo on the Wii U did DLC and stuff, and you didn't say like, because the teams that make those games, I don't expect Luigi's Mansion 3 developers to have a new game out, so they put out some DLC. You know, that's fine. You know, I don't add it to the. It doesn't really add like a significant amount of value for the year to me. It just never has. Usually I don't even buy DLC. So, what's up, Unforgiven? So yeah, they put out DLC, but then they put out Tokyo Mirage Sessions, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Xenoblade Chronicles, Super Mario 3D All-Stars, which I'll count as one, technically three old games, Pikmin 3, and then they released that Fire Emblem game. Apparently, they said was never released, except for it was, because I think there was there a remake or something on one of the handhelds, and you know, so that's. I mean, they made that kind of a big deal out of that with the collector's edition and all that. So let me exit this real quick. We'll fire up the old Breath of the Wild. Let me check the screen. Yep, that's good. So anyway, back to where I was going with this. Nintendo has a really good history of quality games and supporting 2 systems. So one of the things I was thinking about, and I'm sorry, this is all over the place, but everybody likes to say how 2013 was such a terrible year. You know, what a drought. And thinking about it, got Wonderful 101, got Pikmin 3, Super Mario 3D World, Legend of Zelda Link Between Worlds, all 4 major games from Nintendo, and Platinum. Then Sega had Sonic Lost Worlds, which was exclusive for a long time, you know. And then Wind Waker HD, so there's the one old game. But, you know, people complained about that year. Like, what a terrible year, you know, as far as the amount of games and the drought. That's still comparable to what we got in 2020 on the Switch. Like, you know, like it's not like some huge disparity between the two. You know, 2018 for the Switch was Kirby Star Allies, Mario Tennis Aces, Super Mario Party, and Smash. You know, Smash is a huge game, but I still say 2013 beats it overall. That's the kind of stuff that I'm judging them on. I'm not judging them on Sony, Microsoft, you know, anybody else's output. I'm just on their own. And I gotta decide where I'm going here. So I mean, 2012 was a bad year. That was in between the Wii and the Wii U. Still got Nintendo Land and New Super Mario Brothers U, and I can't remember what 3DS games. I think if you had the 3DS games, Nintendo Land and Super Mario 3D World, or for 2012, New Super Mario Brothers U, I should say, plus the 3DS games, it wasn't a bad year, but it felt terrible, you know. Yeah, 3D World definitely made 2013, but Pikmin 3, everyone loves Pikmin 3. 104 101 didn't sell well, but it was a great game. Link Between Worlds is the best handheld Zelda game, you know, true handheld Zelda game, without a doubt. I know what I'm gonna do. So, you know, that's all I'm saying. I'm judging Nintendo on their own history. And I'm sorry, 2020 didn't do much for me. And then getting to the whole concept of expand your horizons. You know, people telling me, try Pokemon, try Paper Mario. I was like, all right, I considered Paper Mario. I would consider it. I don't think, for me, it's worth $60 as far as my tastes go. You know, that's a game I'd probably pick up, and maybe it was on sale and I missed it. But it's just one of those things where I'm pretty sure, like, I probably enjoy it, I guess, but it just doesn't, it's not calling me. The combat system, the battle system or whatever, just doesn't look interesting at all. But people say, try Pokemon or try these eShop games. And I'm like, they're fine and dandy, but I've never been one to, like, play the small games, you know, like, as a priority. They're usually just play them when I got nothing else to play. So for me, in 2020, not this year. All right, what do we got to get rid of? Damn, that's some good stuff. It's gonna be this guy. So in 2020, I played Ori and the Will of the Wisp. Definite Game of the Year contender. I played Doom Eternal. Definite Game of the Year contender. Then I played Flight Simulator, which I really enjoyed. Not quite Game of the Year potential anymore for me, but really enjoyed that. Then I played the Control expansion, The Foundation. That probably 10 hours maybe. And then I played Last of Us Part 2, and these are the, you know, the new games. 20 something hours in that. And then it was, as far as new games, it might have been Age of Calamity. Am I missing something? Ori, Doom, Last of Us, Age of Calamity. Oh, and I played Resident Evil 3. And then I started Immortals Phoenix Rising. So those are all the 2020 games I played. Oops. And then on top of that, about 200 hours of Rocket League. I played The Last of Us Remastered pretty much start to finish, which is probably about 15 hours. And then I played Spider-Man. I finished that. I probably played close to 15-20 hours of that. I played Mario Maker 2 for a couple hours. I played about 25 hours of Smash. And I think that's pretty much. I didn't pick up Xenoblade Definitive Edition. I wouldn't mind. Is that too hard? Stay up there. Stay up there. You son of a bitch. I wouldn't mind playing that someday. Just I own it. I played on Wii U. I didn't love it. Oh. How do I start over? Yep. But I'll someday I wouldn't mind playing it. To me, a $40 price tag is pretty much I'll pick it up. I did love X and I enjoyed 2, so I didn't mind playing Xenoblade Definitive Edition. But I don't think it's worth $60 for a game I already own and I could play, and I didn't love it, so that's why I'm a little worried that even the Definitive Edition ain't gonna make enough difference. Alright. This should be better. I don't know if I want to hit it one more. I'm gonna leave it. I probably should have hit it to the red. So yeah, I played a lot of games, you know. That's just gaming. If I listed off all the TV shows I watched, all the Netflix, Amazon, Prime Video, HBO Max shows I watched in 2020, you'd be like, no wonder you didn't play more games. Like, I watched a lot. I watched a lot of movies. I upgraded my theater room. I watched a shit ton of movies. Rewatched ones I've seen, and then, you know, watched some new ones. And just, I spent, I don't even know. If I rewatched Avatar The Last Airbender again. I watched The Expanse seasons 1 through 3 again, and then I watched season 4, actually 1 through 4 again, and then I'm watching season 5. You know, like, I watched a lot of TV shows. I gotta get this is in 3 to win. No. There we go. Get in there. Get in the hole! Oh, didn't hit it hard enough? Fuck. So, I found plenty of stuff to watch. So the question was brought to me, well, why do you complain? And then if you played all these other games. Getting back to Red Knight's video. All things considered, because everybody likes to say that about how games look. Nintendo should be held to a higher standard. Probably two. Fuck, is one too many. I expect Nintendo to make 4, 5, like, top tier games every year, you know, that they've done it. So I expect that. Fuck. This isn't gonna go in, is it? Okay, so 5. I feel like is there a shrine that pops up when you get it in 3? I don't think so. I forget what you get. I feel like you get something if you get it in a... Do it one more try. I should have just did a standard juice opinions, but at the same time, it's also fun to play a game while talking. No! That's going off. Huh, it stayed. Alright. So, and then I made the comment, oh, why am I complaining about Nintendo? Again, back to what I was saying. I just expect more. Yeah, I had other games to play, and they're great games, you know. Glad Age of Calamity came out, though, because it's a phenomenal game. I got 50 hours in it. And I'm just thrilled that that game existed, came out, and it's a great game. You know, like, I would love just maybe one more game of that tier for me. You know, but getting back to what I'm saying, you know, I have other games to play, but I still can see what Nintendo, where they're lacking. You know, even though I'm got other things to play, I wouldn't have bought Immortals though if Nintendo had. Oh, you can lock onto the ball. That's true. Oh no. Get. Oh, that I could not. I should have put the frickin'. I should have put on a spear. Damn it! Lost my train of thought again. I'm pretty sure 3 is the magic number for something happening, but. Alright, what's... I really don't want to break either of these. We'll use the light scale. Alright, that should be alright. I know I did 3 before, I just can't remember if there's like a heart piece. I don't think there's a heart piece. There's something, I feel like, if you get 3. Does anybody know what it is if you get 3? I'll take this though. Where's my master sword? Yeah, we'll put this on. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna go to a shrine. That was my last shrine. The last one I found. God, I keep hitting the wrong button. And I got the dual shock hooked up, so I got my gyro aiming. I know there's definitely a shrine down here, though. But I can't whistle my horse down here because I didn't find that armor yet. But yeah, getting back to what I was saying. I don't think there's anything wrong with enjoying games throughout the year, but still wishing that the company that was always my favorite did more, put out more, you know? Like, I don't see where that's an issue. I know some people can't take calling out their favorite company or somebody calling them out and saying things negative, but asking for more, like, is that so much of a negative? Really? Yeah, I should play Panzer Dragoon. That game, the remake anyway, was trash. You know what? I don't want to waste any damage to my Lionel sword. Damn it. Alright, we'll get them all 3 in 1. Damn it. Probably I played Immortals for like 3 hours yesterday. And never once did I feel like the world was like after me or like constantly giving me obstacles. Oh. Get some gourmet meat. Let's see if I can kill this one. Ooh, lucky. That gyro aiming, man. That's nice. Where was that twinkle at? You know, it's rolling. Look at that arrow rolling. That shit doesn't happen in Immortals. That's for sure. Really loving the game. But the world is definitely not alive feeling. But yeah, apologies. I can't keep my train of thought. And it's just, I'm not mad. That's the thing. I don't care. I'm getting frustrated with the people in the comment section saying the same shit over and over. And then come to find out, well, one for sure, didn't play anything other than the handful of games Nintendo, well, as far as new games. Didn't even play Ori, you know. Didn't play Doom, didn't play Immortals. And it's just like, why are you telling me to expand my horizons when you seem to not have played much, you know? How did I get a headshot on that? You can see I'm hitting the wrong buttons because I am jumping back and forth between games. And I've always kind of, I never minded like playing multiple games. I don't mind watching multiple shows. Oh, little pause there. I haven't been in this area at all, so. Hit me. You ain't gonna hit me. Gotcha. I can't carry anymore. What bow do I have? That's weaker. Might as well drop this sucker. God damn it. I swore I wasn't going to lose my train of thought, but here's a Shriner. Oh, I shot an arrow over here too. I missed that piece. There it is. Look at that. Sometimes, though, that music drives me nuts when these frickin' wolves. What? What do you want? You want an arrow in the face? Is that what you want? But, you know, playing this, adding the gyro just made all the difference in the world. It's real easy to, like, getting this emulator set up is really easy. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the Zelda mod I wanted that somebody put together. It's called the Zelda Ballad, where you play as Zelda, and they made all these awesome outfits. They did a new version of the program called BCML, and apparently it's not loading up for a lot of people, and you can't get the old one, which is a bummer, because I really wanted to play this. Link to the Past, that's a good game. I could probably download that. But I have it on Wii U. I have it on fucking Super NES. Alright, so... Come on, you fucker. Nope. Get up there. Almost. Forget about... Really. I don't know why it was freaking yellow. I think I gotta go just a little bit lower. There we go. That didn't do it. Okay. Okay, game. Link to the Past is definitely the second best Zelda game. That's not enough? Really, game? Oh, come on. Fuck! God damn it. Get up there. There we go. Jesus, I don't even remember that. That didn't seem too smooth. A little bit of pauses here and there. Like Clocked It was saying, like, or you know, that these pauses or mention the pauses. I'm like, I'd rather have a few pauses here and there, and then just have the option to play this game, not have to create a second account on my Switch, and you know, or reset my save file of my original play where I have, you know, all this armor upgraded. You know, it's just, I don't want to get rid of that. And I was hoping when I first did the install, when I first did the emulator last year, I was really hoping, you know, I already have one of those. I was really hoping to be able to play Zelda, and you know, unfortunately, but I didn't expect to get so hooked back into the game. But starting over, it's just so refreshing that I just really got hooked back in. I mean, I don't know that... Really, I don't know if Nintendo could have made Breath of the Wild, even with, you know, that would have been truly revolutionary, you know, back... It was definitely hardware limitations was the biggest. Was the biggest hurdle. Really? Pick it up. I'm hitting freaking triangle because that's what it is in Immortals. Grab stuff. Well, you don't really pick stuff up though. Oh, that's it. That's going in. That's hitting it. Oh. So yeah, I really meant for this to be like a Juice Pans where I ran, and but like I was saying before, again getting interrupted, I really don't care. I'm just like, I'm not gonna get in. You might as well not even leave a comment. No. No. If you're gonna sit there and tell me how wrong I am about how many new games we got 2020 from Nintendo, I just want more. I expect more. They don't just have to be for me either. Like, I can appreciate Animal Crossing being a great game. That's it. Without it being a game that I get excited about. You sucker. Paper Mario, I have no issues with Paper Mario, you know, so it's like, but then you look at the Switch as in a whole, you know, you look at the 3D All-Stars, how much of a, not kind of a joke it was for Nintendo 35th anniversary, you know, like, such little effort. You look at Mario Kart Home Tour, you know, $100, and the range on it seems to be, you know, not the greatest. It's a cool idea for sure. But that's the kind of stuff I feel like they're focusing on. The Game & Watch. Like, cool, but that's the kind of stuff I feel like they shouldn't be focusing on. Oh, I know what I gotta do here. This is my opinion, you know. Nintendo ain't gonna listen to me, you know. They're gonna try to make as much money as possible, and what they're doing is obviously working. But their biggest sellers, other than Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, are definitely the new games. What? That was some bull. Their new entries have definitely done really well, you know. All right, I'm gonna try a clock that's probably a good idea. Yeah, I should have done that. Yeah, I mean, Ocarina of Time is definitely, what the fuck, revolutionary. That didn't even budge. I feel like I'd be better off just shooting a damn, freezing that and shooting an arrow. God damn it, quit hitting that button. Come on, Link. Alright. Get it. There we go. This is a good shrine. I gotta say, Immortals has some very shrine-like sections. And the one I did was like Aphrodite's to get her essence back. It was more like, it was a big shrine. It was really well done. It was really cool. As far as mainline, I mean, they have so many franchises though. Like I said in the beginning of last week's podcast, I've never had to look towards the small games, the brain ages and stuff, to feel like I was getting a good amount of games over the course of a year, whether it's Wii, GameCube, Wii U, you know, like there was always plenty of games, really. I mean, I didn't even really support the other consoles much back then, and then it felt like there's always plenty of games. You combine the 3DS and Wii U, I mean, every year, other than 2012, you know, because the Wii U just came out. Even 2016 is comparable to what we're getting in 2018 and 2020 on Switch. 2016, you had Tokyo Mirage Sessions, you had Star Fox, you had Paper Mario. Ultra Smash was garbage. I feel like I'm missing. Maybe there wasn't one more. Maybe that was it. 2016 was definitely weaker, for sure. But 2015, I remember people saying that 2015 wasn't that good for the Wii U because the 2014, you know, had so many bangers, you know, Game of the Year contender type games. But 2015, like I said in the podcast, we're talking Yoshi's Woolly World, Mario Maker, Splatoon, Xenoblade Chronicles X, Fatal Frame, Maiden of Black Water. Like that was a good year. Like I would, and I don't remember what 3DS got. 2015. Did they get Fire Emblem Fates? Was that 2015? And 2015 was a great year, and I know people were discrediting it when that year happened, you know, because 2014 you get Smash, Mario Kart, Bayonetta, Hyrule Warriors, Tropical Freeze. You know, it's hard to top that, but I think if you just like looked at it, like I think I did make a video where I talked about 2015, and you line the games up. It was pretty even from 2014. I mean, I played a shit ton. Xenoblade Chronicles X and Mario Maker, like 150 plus hours. I can't remember. Maybe one's closer to 200. You know, so that was a good year. I'd love to have a Switch year like that, where I'm oops. God damn it. I'd love to have 300 hours again on my Switch. Got that in 2019 with Mario Maker, Smash. Didn't come out in 2019, but I played a shit ton of it. And Luigi's Mansion 3, like 312 hours on my Switch. I'd love to have that again. Hyrule Warriors is looking to be a potential 100-hour game, though. I'm 50 hours in, and there's just still so much to do. I know this isn't the best. You don't get the best item when you blow these up, but my sledgehammer broke. And honestly, what am I at? This year I only have like whatever it said, 6-7 hours in this. But since I did the emulator, I have, you know, 35-ish probably. It's over here, a little bombable wall. Headshot. Do you play? I own Splatoon 2. I haven't played it since 2019, you know. They just Korok. They have to get rid of the 2 maps at a time bullshit. It just didn't work for me. It just was too much of the same too soon. 2015 to 2017, it was just too quick together. Not enough really new. The single player was a step back. Never bought the Octo expansion. Still a great game. I mean, I had no issues with Splatoon. I got bored. It's the same thing with Call of Duty. You just, oh, it's this map. All right, well, I'll start over here. I'll paint over here, and then I know there'll be a person here that I'll meet, and I'll hopefully win the shootout. You know, and it's the same thing over and over. Damn it. But, you know, I didn't regret buying it. I guess I put like 100, maybe like 80 to 100 hours. Damn, my controller's vibrating. What the hell? Is there a glitch? My controller won't stop vibrating. Oh, it did now. But honestly, I could sell Splatoon 2 and headshot. Oh. I thought the master power. Oh, there it is. Whoops. Wrong button. Oh, he's got a ball, so I can't really do the flurry rush. Nice try. Little slow down there. But actually on the Switch too, when you take down moblins, kind of did the same thing, and maybe it still does. Yeah, Splatoon 2, personally, I started the single player again. I'm just like, yeah. It didn't suck me in like the first game, especially the final boss, and then the multiplayer. It's just the same thing over and over. You can say that about Rocket League, except Rocket League, there's like a genuine level progression, like the ranking. I know there's ranked in Splatoon, but I don't know. It's just Rocket League to me. Yeah, it's just the same thing over and over. You score goals, but it's so much more organic each match to me, whereas Splatoon just got monotonous. Like, I'm doing the same thing. I'm taking the same path. I'm spraying the same area. I'm using the same gun. You know, like, not because I didn't try other stuff, but it just, to me, is a shallower experience. Someone might, I mean, you might feel that exact way about Rocket League. You know, I'm just playing the same thing over and over, you know? But for me, I truly feel like, and this is going to sound stupid, but I feel like a professional athlete, or as close as I've ever felt to being an athlete who could actually do something, a sport, and compete at a fairly high level. You know, I'm not a pro or anything, but I felt like I feel like what people must feel when they play sports and they're good at it, and you know, the feeling of winning, losing, you know, the tough losses and all that. And I don't know, to me that's a more organic game. Each match feels more new than like a shooter to me. So, in some of the other games, like let's see, Mario plus Rabbids, I should probably just sell that. I do not play that game anymore. I don't really have any intentions of playing it. A lot of my Switch games really fall in the same category of, how the fuck do I get in here? You know, I kind of collecting dust, if you will, for a game. You know, that's not an is the entrance down here? Yeah. No? What the fuck? I see. Yeah, I just feel like Splatoon 2 is just like, it's just like Call of Duty to me. It's like, oh, I'll go to the left on this map. I know at this point there's going to be the first person I meet, and hopefully I'll win that gunfight and then stay alive, you know, and try to get my kill streak. You know, it's just like doing the same thing over and over and over without really any, even though you have the whole prestige system and stuff. I don't know, just shooters in general, multiplayer shooters, just, they don't hold my interest. I mean, I could go the rest of my life without another Splatoon, honestly, unless they have some amazing idea up their sleeve. Alright, where's this fucking entrance? That's one of those games where I could go the rest of my life without a new one. I kind of feel that way about Pikmin too. I know people will hate me for saying that, but yeah, I'm gonna have to work on my parries. I don't have the Hylian shield. Alright. Okay. Whoa. Let's pause it. Okay. That's definitely the bad part about this emulator, is the special effects tend to cause it to pause. Oh wow, that was way too early. see what we get. There we go. Yeah. Now this one we gotta go fast. Too fast. I'm not gonna heal. I know I'm gonna get it. Alright, who's next? Wrong one. You want some? Uh-oh. Yeah, that's right. I thought that it was kind of stuttering there was going to mess me up. I know there's more. Definitely want to come back here after you beat, after you get 120 shrines. That's all I'm going to say. Hopefully you've done that by now. Uh-oh. No, we're gonna have to be fast. Yep. Oh no. Eat that guy. These, by the way, these recipes are so easy. Oops. If you look at it, look at big hearty radish and a bass. Like, you can make these real easily. Uh-oh. Which one's first? That wasn't fair. Bam! Pretty sure there's like treasure chests in here. Well, that was fun. Definitely couldn't talk and do that at the same time. Alright, let's I don't see any treasure chests. I feel like there is some though. This game, man. This game, let me tell you. This game is so fucking good. But you're playing it. It doesn't look like it looks on the Switch. It's not the same. Well, there's more in here, isn't there? Fuck. I can give two shits about playing this on a Nintendo system versus PC. Makes no goddamn difference. Playing with a fucking PlayStation 4 controller. Oh wow, that was way too early. Makes no difference. Still wrecking these bitches. I think there's one back here. Nope. See how it's not pausing as much? Alright, you first. Ooh, I was a little later. Come on, buddy. Want some of this? It's gotta be an immediate press right here. As soon as it... Or not. Mifa. See that pause? That hasn't happened yet. I haven't used Mifa's Grace yet. But it's not affecting my ability here. Really? You want some of this? Right back at you. I think I maybe did that counter stuff like once in my... Okay, Robert. How many hours do you have in the fucking game? Talk about missing the major mechanic of a game. It doesn't hurt your shield either if you do it. It only hurts your shield if you don't time it right and it just bounces off. Some people are just better at certain types of games though than others. You know what I'm saying, Retro? You can go play your Days Gone. I'm sure you did every little thing possible. You know, I was gonna do like a no fucks given edition podcast, and but like I said, I really don't give a shit about Nintendo didn't have, to me, they didn't have a year up to their own standards. It is what it is. The year's over. I hope 2021 is better. At this point, all we know about is Super Mario 3D World from Nintendo. If you can tell me another game confirmed for 2021 that Nintendo made, I'd love to hear it. I haven't had a chance to check out Monster Hunter Rise demo. It was unavailable the day of, and I haven't tried to download the demo since. So I think it was Ibsters was like, he was saying, wanted my opinion on it because he doesn't think it looks that good. He wanted to know what I thought. I've seen screenshots. I mean, it looks pretty good. Doesn't look like, it could be a PC game. Speaking of, I ordered a new case for my PC. This is the one I have from 2013. Was never designed to like show off any of your components. It's solid. It's a mesh, but it had solid sides. And I took the side panel off. I did some wire cable management, and it looks pretty cool. I kind of wish I could show you guys. Let me post some photos to Twitter, and I'll share it. Let's see. Somebody already commented, and it didn't change the thumbnail. Alright. I'm gonna post this on Twitter, and I'm gonna share it in the live chat. What I did to my PC. Actually, let me find the best picture here. So I should show what it looked like before. But I'm pretty happy. Sorry, I'm typing. But I lifted it up. I put it on a different stand. And I got it facing me kind of even with my monitor. I might turn it a little bit more, but got some RGBs that I've had. I just couldn't see them before. So I'll post that. I love super cool slow motion effect when using arrows in the air. I think, yeah, that's a great mechanic. I'm so glad they did that. And actually, I can unlock that in Immortals. I haven't yet, but that's another kind of thing they copied. The bow shooting kind of sucks in that game. Other than when you shoot the arrow and guide the arrow, that's actually really cool. All right, so I just posted this. I should have took I think the first photo is basically what I'm looking at right now. If you guys want to click on that. I'm pretty happy with it. But this is just in the meantime. This is not... Once I get my new case, it's going to be on a whole nother level. But it still looks pretty cool, I think. Actually, I put another figurine in there since I took this photo. But anyway... I perfuse guardian arrows with precise aim. I know that I can't do it. I just prefer not to use the counter. Yeah. You come up with your reasons. You wasted all your You wasted all your arrows, like these arrows, your ancient arrows. Let's see. When you could have just countered with like a basic shield. So anyway, as I said before, come back if anybody still hasn't got 120 shrines, or if you did and you never came back here, you might want to. Just saying. What do I want? I'm a stamina. I'm gonna do stamina. I did hearts to get the master sword. So what do you guys think of the Monster Hunter Rise in the live chat? You guys play it? I have an hour of Monster Hunter experience in my life. I'm definitely gonna check it out. Slowly getting parts. Yeah, the thing about PC upgrading, you can't get a new Ryzen CPU, but you know, 3600X is still a pretty good CPU for like 200 something. And then if you buy like a newer motherboard, it will support that and a new graphics card. Ancient arrows are hard to come by and they're expensive to have Robbie buy them. But anyway, PC parts. Graphics cards are impossible to find. They are, right now, they're going for 150 to 200% over, you know, they're being overpriced. What do you call it? Marked up. Like the PS5 and Series X. So, and you can't even find even a low-end card. Like this Vega 64 I have was like $200 you know, 6 months ago or whatever, and I had to pay $280 to get it, and that was cheap because they were going for $320. But you can pick up, you know, RAM, solid states like an NVMe drive or NVMe drive, super cheap. I put a 250 gig in mine, and I think I paid like $50 for a Samsung. The case I ordered was hard to find, sold out everywhere. I had to buy it from Micro Center and have them ship it, so I had to pay $17. Yeah, there was issues with the Monster Hunter, the eShop. I tried to download it, it just wouldn't do it. It said it'd do it later. I don't think I can get. But yeah, what I'm gonna do, I wanted a case that had the glass or plexiglass. It's tinted, so it's gonna be a little dark, I think. But I had the RGB motherboard for like, I don't know if it's 2 years or a year and a half. And I couldn't see it. Except the top of my my case. I ain't gonna be able to get up here, am I? Oh, there's a dragon. What the hell am I doing? No! Ah, shit. Oh, I got my stamina back. But yeah, I wanted to have something to cover the power supply. I want the front to be 3 white LED fans to light up, and then I'm gonna get liquid cooler with RGB fans for the top, and then rear fan's gonna be white LED like the back. The graphics card, I don't know if I can change the color. I asked my buddy, and I think there might be a way, because it's orange, and then the motherboard just kind of changes colors randomly. But get a liquid cooler, and then just gonna keep my eyes open for one of these graphics cards coming available, like 3070. No, I didn't play in master mode. I don't like the regenerating health. I find that frustrating with like especially the Lionels. I wouldn't mind fighting a gold Lionel. I just don't like the regenerating health, because with the weapons breaking, I just think that's too much. But anyway, you got 600 bucks from the government, and I thought, what the hell? I don't really need to see inside my PC, but I have enough stuff that does light up already that it's like, might as well. So the case was like 134, and then I'm just gonna slowly, I'll probably get RGB RAM at some point. You know, it's just gonna slowly add things to it. Once I get the graphics card I want, you know, I'll be all set. But this is a nice upgrade. What I got, this bag of 64 is a nice upgrade over what I had. It's, I mean, significant. As you can see, this game hasn't, I don't think it's left 72 other than the few little hiccups, which isn't really frame rate related. It's just, you know, emulator. Fans definitely kicked on though. They weren't on till now. But I mean, I'm hitting pretty consistent 72, running at 1440p. Increased like texture filtering. I don't know where I'm going. RGB 84, yeah. Yeah, I was always against the whole concept of RGB lights on the computer, but now that I have it and it's sitting there, it does look nice. The case is a little bigger, and my new one's not any smaller. Dang, a lot of Koroks hiding under rocks here. But it's just something to spend money on, you know. I didn't need to. I could have. The other option would have been to buy a new 2-channel amp to power some ceiling speakers to free up my AV receiver, you know, to didn't have to power 9 speakers. But like, I ain't gonna get enough use out of that to justify 250 bucks for that, you know. So I'll put a little money in this PC. But the thing is, I started thinking about it. PCs are money pits. Like, I built the base, the one I have now, the power supply and the case are the only things I still have from my original build. It was $1,200, not including monitors, webcams, keyboard, none of that, just the computer. And since then, I spent $220 on my first GPU upgrade, and then I just did $280, so that's 500 bucks on top of that 1,200. And this is including the thing selling my old stuff. Then I upgraded my motherboard, RAM, and CPU like 2 years ago with some new fans. That was $500. Like, yeah. Then just a few little small things here and there, and shit, I got over $2,000 in 7 years into this thing. You know, like, and now I just bought a new case, so it's not this. It's not a cheap way to go, that's for sure. Wow, that's cool. Just finding these things. Alright. I think it's gotta go up here. Yep. You know, people, anyone who's, oh, get PC, get a PC. You know, yeah. Even when shit's not hard to find and prices aren't skyrocketed, you're not gonna get close to Series X and PS5 performance. You know, for honestly, right now, if you wanted to have everything new and have a PS5 or Series X performance on a computer, I think you got to spend what, you know, about what Robert spent recently, about $2,000. Because you're gonna pay a little bit, you're gonna pay more for stuff. But even if you could hypothetically find stuff for MSRP. By the way, I'm refusing to fast travel. I'm just exploring. You're gonna spend a pretty penny. Like the graphics card that gets you as close to the PlayStation 5 and the Series X is the AMD 5700 and the 5700 XT. Now my buddy bought his 5700 XT when it first came out a year and a half ago or whatever. He paid $430. That thing goes for like 600 bucks new, 600 to 700 bucks used for about 500 to 550. So shit's expensive right now. If you can find unless you just really need a PC upgrade. But if you want some next-gen gaming, you know, PS5 and Series X is the way to go. It just, you can't do stuff like play Breath of the Wild and download emulators. Let's see, where am I? Oh shit, I don't even have the map unlocked there. That's the dark area. I don't want to go there. That's... Damn. I don't know where I want to go. I might fast travel back to the stable. And I got away from video editing, so really, I mean, the only thing I use this for is the podcast and for gaming. You know, it's like I haven't really done too much editing. It's a pretty good computer for that, you know, what I have. Alright, that's that stable. But really, it's a gaming PC, you know, first and foremost. And I enjoy it. It's not like... I don't love the idea that I put this much money into it in 7 years, but at the same time, I've gotten quite a bit of use out of it. Oh, that's bright. That's fucking bright. That hurts my eyeballs. I don't have any of the, like, settings. I don't have any of the, well, I got the distance fog reduced to 30%, but I don't have any other visual mods on. Other than 72 frames per second. Oh, wrong button. Oh, it's just a dude. Thought it was crazy. Like, if I had someone drop me in this game right here looking this way, I'd been like, I have no fucking clue what I'm looking at. Like, what the hell's this guy doing? I feel like there's gonna be a Korok. We'll take a photo. I'm sure there's gonna be a Korok over here, and I have the mask. I should just put it on. Is that a Yiga? I feel like that's a Yiga. Yeah, let's put it on. Yep. So what we're gonna do? We'll make sure we cover all areas. Oh, the wind's gonna blow it away. Come on. Backflip. Didn't kill him, but... Come on, run at me. I need some... God damn it. Why can't I dodge this bitch? Oh, just jump. God, I have 2 of these. I don't need that though. Look at this world though. Fucking A. Snow region. So this divides Hyrule Castle and in the forest. There's Hyrule Castle. Dun, 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 dun. So anyway, what do you guys? You guys got any questions or anything, any topics, anything you want to discuss? I'm glad that the stream health's been good this whole time. That's a good feeling. I would definitely do more streams then. That's an ugly outfit. It appears that Arya can't come. Yeah, I named my horse Arya. There's a lonely tree up here. Be nice to have a horse. I don't know how Robert played this whole game without a fucking horse. Oh, my cat hasn't been bothering me since I think I just heard her. This is the best way to get the honey, by the way. Gone. Why would you not get Rivali's game first? Rivali's Gale? I did that the first time. Grintendog, I've seen the trailers for Monster Hunter and I've heard seems like people are losing their mind over it, but someone that I kind of go back and forth with, can't really trust his judgment on everything. He's down on a lot of things that I'm not. He said that he didn't see why people were raving about how it looked. Now my cat's meowing. She must have heard me howling. Meow. Alright, let's just see how far that is. That's not bad. Let's put on some attire. God damn it. Playing too much fucking PlayStation, Xbox. I'm hitting the wrong button. Oh, these aren't the ones that let me move fast. Where's this guy going? Can I get a ride, buddy? Can I get a ride? Hey. I don't think I could steal his horse. Maybe I could ride that moose, though. I don't think I ever rode a moose. I don't know if you can. He's gonna disappear. Fuck you. I didn't want to ride you anyway. Yes, welcome to the Breath of the Wild stream. This didn't turn out to be... I might just change the name to Breath of the Wild stream. Because I really didn't get into a lot of things that I thought I was going to. I feel like there's a setting. Whoops. That's not... Playing on the Wii U gamepad. There we go. See, I forgot to turn that off. It does... In the foggy areas, it looks better on, but... This is Breath of the Wild right here. This is how it should look. Let me go full screen. In these areas, I don't mind this, but out in the... on clear days and stuff... Alright, we'll play like this. For this area, it makes sense. Oh, hello, kitty. What happens if I shoot him? A better shield.
Oh. Ah.
Let me bring up the OBS here. Oh, you see a cattail. You see a cattail. Meow. That green screen is as good as fucking Wonder Woman 1984 green screen. No lie. That movie is not good. It is. I wanted to love it. I let the first things that bother me go. I was alright, you know, I ain't gonna let. The mall sequence is fucking atrocious. It is irredeemable. The physics, the wire work is just, it's stupid. The dude hanging this girl over the ledge because he was gonna get caught. Dude, you drop that kid, they're gonna shoot you. It's not gonna get you free. It's just stupid. It was a stupid sequence, and then just didn't get any better. Oh, okay, so he's gonna die real quick right here. Nope. We got some pausing. Oh, there's another one. Knight's Claymore. But Wonder Woman, I thought it was okay the first time I watched it, and then I tried watching a second time, and I kind of skipped through, like, looking for, like, a moment to, like, what did I like about this? And I just couldn't really find anything. But if you've seen the movie, I just can't get over how they brought Steve Trevor back in the whole fighter jet sequence. Now the Wii U doesn't run that. Have you ever seen the moblins when you kill them, the stutter? Have you seen what happens when you're on the cycle and the game pauses for like 2 seconds? I've never been in this area. That's why it's not running smooth. It has to load each area of the world, you know, in an initial time called a shader cache. Where's that fucking tower? Yeah, for this area, for the snow area, it looks better with the default settings. I'm not gonna question that. Oh, really? One more. There's a shrine in a stable. And I'm gonna look for my arrows. God damn it. They're precious. Retro just throws them away, but yeah, sometimes that makes it easier to see. But I think they're gone. They're somewhere. I'm just not gonna look for them any longer. Anyway, Wonder Woman, Smithsonian has a jet. It's full of fuel, and Steve Trevor, who flew a World War I plane, somehow can start up and fly a jet. Yeah, it's movie stuff. You gotta suspend belief or whatever. This shit is just, when more I think about it, it's like Rise of Skywalker. Or not Rise of Skywalker, Last Jedi. The more I think about that movie, the more it just falls apart. And I was so disappointed. I don't want to give you my beetle. Yeah, that's what you gotta do, but he doesn't replenish the arrows fast enough. Alright, just fucking sell me shit, dude. Because of my first playthrough, now I just... Oh, fuck. Now I just fucking, buy arrows every time I see them. Tireless frog. I think I need hot-footed frogs for a side mission. This is the Leviathan. Not this girl, but... What does she want? Let me think. She wants the horse, yep, style horse. Maybe this isn't the area where the students are looking for the Leviathans or discussing. We'll do this little shriny shrine. Yeah, that got far. Come on, somebody in the chat, other than Retro Death, say something that I could talk about. What do you guys think for 2021? What game's gonna come out? Breath of the Wild 2, Bayonetta 3, Metroid Prime 4, a new 2D Metroid. Okay. What do we do here? Oh, that's right. I was like, well, that was easy. It's never as easy. Alright, so we need to take this guy. Look at that. That's a fast gyro right there. Alright. I want to say that's all you gotta do. Then you gotta get to the thinger first before it. He just falls on it with that in hand like nothing. Look at it go. That's because of the 60 frames per second. Makes shit move differently. I actually had to turn it to 30 for the mission where you have to follow the letter down the river in Zora's domain. Oh yeah. Damn it. There's probably nothing in there worth getting, but can't help it. Can't help it. Like I said, I should turn this to 30. I will. Graphics pack. Then I just click that. Oh, it's right here. Alright, we'll go to 60 FPS. We'll go to 30. Put this over here. Back. Do this. That's not smooth at all. How fucking unsmooth that looks. I don't know about for you guys, but that don't look good at all. Do I need both of them? Alright, with that done, go back over here. Just like that. Boom. I really don't want to fall. No! Can I climb this? No. You fucking gotta be kidding me. I just had to fucking try to get that. You keep switching Fog and Festive. Where are the Zelda Bikini mod? I can't get the mods working because it won't. The mod downloader tool fucking isn't working on my computer. Nope. Come on. Cat's back. Uh-oh. Hurry up! Damn it. Get up there. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, I'm gonna do something different. Ready for this? That's probably what I should do, just move both the blocks. Oh no. It'll work. It'll work, trust me. Oh, hurry up, Link. Get up there. Yeah, I should just move both metal blocks up there. Got it. Ancient core. Have to use the two-finger technique to run and jump. Well, we got our kidders here. Hour and 40. Alright. People are dropping. No one's coming up with topics. I just gave in. I got nothing to say. I just want to play the game. You know, it just, Breath of the Wild has that effect on me. I'll go back to full screen. Leave this guy out. Loads pretty quick. Doesn't load that bad on the Switch actually after they updated. Alright, where's the tea hour? Mushrooms in the morn.
Ooh. Ah.
No, but I kind of want that shield. I got room. Horse.
Hi.
I want to take a horse. Let's see, we got Sansa, we got Stannis, Daenerys, and Arya. I was big into Game of Thrones when I started this playthrough. It was before Season 8 came out. We'll ride Daenerys. Here, she's a good ride. Wow. Should be Drogon, fucking Viserion, and Rhaegal. That's what I should have named them. Look at this. Look at this pretty horse. In Immortals, you can't wield your weapon while you're riding a horse, and you have to press up. You can't just... What do I want for Zelda's 75th anniversary? Breath of the Wild 2. Awesome Collector's Edition. If you're gonna do a package deal, it has to be better than 3D All-Stars. So if you can put Ocarina, Majora's Mask, you know, Wind Waker HD, Twilight, I don't know. Honestly, Breath of the Wild 2 is enough. Collector's Edition with some really cool stuff. I'd probably buy that. Sorry, burning my horse there. You know, I have the original on a couple Virtual Consoles, 3DS, Wii U. I have Link to the Past on the Wii U Virtual Console. I don't really need a collection on Switch. Oh yeah, I was actually going to bring up this guy. Completely missed this my first playthrough. bowling game.
Oh. Eh, eh.
20 rupees, that ain't nothing. Alright, this
Oh.
I'll use. Might not look much, but it's too maximum fall. Here we go.
Oh.
We'll see how this works with the 60 frames per second. See, I already messed up. Oh, I can pick it up. Huh. Get it? That was shit. That's what you call
Oh.
a gutter. Alright, so it went right.
Ah.
Went right. Start left. Really, game? Alright. I'll try it one more time with without changing shit back.
Ah, ah. Oh.
Okay. God damn you.
Oh.
Majora's Mask was just on the 3DS. I don't know, man. Ocarina of Time full remake.
Ah.
Alright. If this goes right, I'm gonna be pissed. Okay. Okay, I know what to do now. Majora's Mask isn't great. I don't know. Would you rather buy a Pro new Switch or a dock that enhances the current Switch? Depends on the price of each.
Ah.
I don't understand how the data miner found out so much information about a potential new system. OLED screen. When I saw OLED screen, I had to disregard everything else I read because Nintendo's not paying for no OLED screen. I wish it was true. But according to that data mine, really? You fucker. You have to have the new Switch to work with the new dock. There isn't going to be a dock that can work with the new Switch. The problem with the Switch, we talk about this a lot, is the Tegra was already an old chip when Nintendo decided to go with the Tegra. And they didn't go with the new version. And it's downclocked by 50%. So a 2 gigahertz clock speed is 1 gigahertz, 1000 megahertz. You know, that and the amount of RAM and the speed of the RAM are the biggest bottlenecks for the Switch. I saw that interview from the guys who did the Borderlands and I think the BioShock ports. They said the amount of RAM was like one of the bigger hurdles. Get it. Boom. Yeah, that's right. What do I get? So
Ah.
you couldn't. Oh, 300. Nice.
Ah.
You know, you can't just expect like some dock to have like this massive improvement. The only thing possibly it could do is just scale the video signal up to like 4K, but it's not gonna. It's just gonna take the feed and upscale it. It's not gonna actually do what DLSS does, and from the game as the game's happening, it's changing the resolution in real time. It's not just taking a video signal and up converting. So from what that report's saying, a dock isn't going to do nothing for the current Switch. And if that's the case, I mean, at this point, I don't know with what Nintendo is putting out for games 4 years in. I don't know that I'd even buy a revised, like, powerful Switch. I don't know, man. 'Cause the PS4 Pro, I wasn't expecting to like it as so much. Like, it's a nice improvement. Let's pick that up. It's a nice improvement. The HDR alone would, if Nintendo implemented it, would add so much to Nintendo games, because even with the base PS4, the HDR added a lot. I need a torch or something. I'll just stand here with my sword. Let's get this one though. But I just had to think, you know, what games are coming out, what's it gonna enhance? Is it gonna be just a Pro Switch, or is it gonna be like a Switch, new Nintendo 3DS with exclusive games? Like, and this was another thing, Red Knight, that I agreed with. He's like, Bayonetta 3, I don't even want it on the standard Switch. I don't want Metroid Prime 4 on the standard Switch. I would rather them just wait till they have the hardware that can really make those games shine. Because I truly believe that one of the issues with Bayonetta 3 and probably Metroid Prime 4 is just trying to get those at 60 frames per second and do justice, you know, to what those franchises are. We've seen with Astral Chain, 30 frames per second, and in my opinion, not that impressive looking game, you know? Like, what's a Metroid Prime 4 at 60 frames per second gonna look? What resolution is it gonna be? 540? Like, you know, Yoshi's Crafted World ran at 540 down, and I think it even went lower, 504p or some shit, to get that running at 60. You know, what's a Metroid Prime full 3D game gonna do trying to hit 60? I hope there's no Cyberpunk situation with the Pro version over the new Switch. Yeah, that would suck. Like if Breath of the Wild 2, cat, move it. It come out and there's a new Switch and it's like barely playable on the standard Switch. I don't see Nintendo doing that. At the very least, it's gonna look and run like Breath of the Wild 1 does on the Switch. I would hope. I mean, what you're looking at right here, I wouldn't expect this new Switch to be able to do Breath of the Wild 1 or 2 like this. I mean, this is running 72 frames per second, you know, 1440p with some enhanced other like texture filtering and stuff. I wouldn't think a Switch, unless it had DLSS with NVIDIA and it could run the game at 720, but render it upscaled to 1440 or 4K, and you barely tell the difference versus native, then that would be a way to achieve really high fidelity without having to be super powerful. Because look at Control with ray tracing on PC. If you have like the lowest end 2060 with DLSS 2.0, like you can run the ray tracing on high and get a near 1440p image with like you know, considered the lowest end of the ray tracing cards. So they could do that to the Switch, you know. It'd be a new thing, you know. It'd be new. Some people might be mad, but it's been 4 years. In March, it's 4 years. You know, the PS4 Pro came out 3 years after the PS4. The Series X or the Xbox One X was 4 years. Like, people, I don't think anyone's gonna mind. This area is so huge. I forgot there was a frickin' maze in this area. Maybe I should go. I went to the Rito Village already. I did the shrine, so I talked to them. Oops. Did that stamp. Remove. So it's just one of those things where it really depends. To long story short, short story long, it really just depends on the pricing and how it's going to work. But if they could come out with a new Switch that, and according to that data mining, it was going to run, you know, the current Switch games almost in backwards compatibility, almost emulator-ish. Let's make him drop his shit. Don't touch my horse. God, there's a bunch of them. What are you doing, bud? Get back here. Looking for a weapon, aren't you? Shoot this. Freeze him. Hit him with this. Shoot this guy. Freeze him again. Oops. Damn it. Get back here. Whoa. Come on, it's a torch. Oh, another one? Dude. Fucking soup ladle. There you go. Get wrecked. Damn you, Master Sword. Pardon me while I pick these up. Don't mind me. Headshot. Alright, we got arrow. That was a tough battle. But I think I've played on long enough. Appreciate everybody for watching. Let's just see if there's any spoils. Let's see if I can hit this. Jump, hook. You're dead. When I first started playing this after Age of Calamity, man, it felt so off, but now I'm getting back used to this combat. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna head to the Rito village and do this Korok seed. I was gonna, you know what? I should have did this. I was thinking about doing a video where I talked about all the things I discovered in this game that I didn't see somebody else do first. But it's like I can't even remember half the things that and when, you know, I figured it out, but it's like I didn't look up a lot. Where's that fucking stable at? Right now, I'm going to Rito Village. Yep, just stay on this path. Oh, I think I need. I think somebody wants an ice rod. Put on a heavy hitter. What you looking at, bub? Huh. It's like a freaking movie or something where it just... Oh, okay. I don't want to do all that damage with that, but... It's probably not even the right item. What's that quest? Yeah, it should be. And that's Blizzard Rod. What do we get rid of? Fuck it. Well, whatever the little docs down thing, 4 game card sticking out of the top, I'd rather have that thing with my profile sync to it than a new handheld. Yeah, I don't know what that is. 4 game cards? Sounds cool. There's just a lot of hurdles Nintendo's got to get over for the next system as far as you're gonna go with cartridge game cards. You know, you really, the size has to increase. Like, they have to come up with a significant improvement to this capacity and price. You know, to like, it just can't be. These developers can't be like pushing for. How are you fucking kidding me? For 8 gig cards, you know, to be reasonably priced. That's just stupid. God damn it. Yeah, watch. Watch, T. Oh, bam. Playing on Wii U gamepad. Wii U, baby. Wii U. This is what's on the gamepad screen when you play Breath of the Wild. Right there. Killed him. Tight. Look at that. Look at that. Not the horse ass, but look at the background. Alright, so I'm gonna pull this up over here. No, I shut it. I closed it. So this looks fine to me. Like, this looks absolutely fine. Because of the time of the day. You know. So I'm just gonna check something. I do this a lot. I go back and forth a lot. Just for the hell of it. No other reason. Where is it? Distance fog removal. There we go. So that's 30% fog, and then you remove the NPCs. Like, that looks perfectly fine. Like, you can't tell me that looks ugly. It's just fog at 30%, and then it removes the fog from the NPCs otherwise, because it looks funny if you leave it on. They're just, I mean, it's still fine, but that looks gorgeous, right? That still looks good. You know, it doesn't... This is one of the instances where it doesn't really change much. Just because of the time of day. I mean, you still see the fog and stuff over here. It's just... I wish they could do it where maybe you just have these very far away. Like these areas. Less detail. What's up, Trilink? But... like, if you didn't know, like, if this was just the Switch version and you didn't know any different, you wouldn't be like, oh my god, this looks just so wrong. There's areas where it does, where that is the case, where it just looks wrong because they were trying to hide things. But in the real world, I mean, this isn't supposed to be real, but you can see shit in the distance. like that, because of the sunset, that actually looks nice, but like, let's be real here. For most of the distance fog in just the regular daytime, it's to hide the draw distance. I mean, that's just all there is to it. Because if I had this off like this and you didn't know that, you didn't see the back and forth, see how it doesn't affect the trees close? It's really just the background. But there's areas where it's more noticeable. So this area, really, I could go either way. And I can play it either way. I really don't mind. Yeah, Bayonetta 3. I didn't even talk about Bayonetta 3. I was really going to talk about a lot of things, and I just turned into a Breath of the Wild stream, and I've gave up on the idea of having topics and discussing, because, you know, I just couldn't do it and play at the same time. So now it's just a really long, turned into a really long Breath of the Wild stream. But people keep hanging out, so Switch version looks better. I know you're joking, but there's nothing wrong with the Switch version. It doesn't look terrible. I'm gonna skip this because they already sang that. But like, this looks absolutely fine. Definitely, this is the first area that's really killed the frame rate, though. I was gonna go do the ice rod thing. Let me do that real quick. I'll be out of here. 5 more minutes, but where was that stable? Right here. Oh, it's this guy. We're going to the Korak Forest. How will it hold up? It's still not perfect. But that distance fog thing, I think, makes no difference in the Korak Forest, if I remember. Yeah, it doesn't. What's this depth of field? Yeah, see, it doesn't affect this area at all. Oh, I guess it does. You be the judge. What looks better to you? I'm not gonna... See, this adds just like a glow. Like the moonlight. Which looks fine. Again, like I can go either way with this stuff. It's really not that big a deal to me. It just really bothers me on the blue sky, sunny days. I don't want to do this. When you like Hyrule Field, sky's blue, and it's just everything's hazy looking. You know, that's really where I feel to turn it off. Just had a mass exodus of people, so I'm just going to wrap this up. But thanks everybody for tuning in. It's been fun. Love playing this game. And yeah, I guess I don't know if I should change the title or what, because I really didn't talk about that much past like the first half hour. So, but yeah, that's going to be it for me. We'll see you next time.